This is train in Germany being on time. That's great. But trains in World War II gave some people unimaginable terror. But why? These words are enough. German World War II trains. Armored trains in World War II became part of one of the darkest chapters in human history. Survivors have spoken about their memories of these trains, the darkness, the stench, the terror of being separated from family members, sometimes forever. World War II trains became a symbol of their suffering. So let's dive into how trains of World War II were used for oppressing Jews and some incidents related to use of armored trains during World War II. It's easy to think of World War II military trains as just ordinary transportation, a way for the Nazis to move people around. But the truth is much more chilling. World War II trains were not just carrying people from one place to another. They were transporting them to their deaths. Over 6 million Jews, along with millions of others, were loaded into the trains that took them to ghettos, labor camps, and ultimately to the gas chambers. The first World War II German trains, with German Jews expelled to ghettos in occupied Poland, began departing from central Germany on 16 October 1941. They were special trains. But what was the reason behind this? Many of the victims had no idea where they were going. The Nazis deliberately tricked people, telling them they were being relocated for work. They even charged Jewish families money for a train ticket, giving the illusion that this was just another step in their journey. But there were no seats on these World War II armored trains, no comfort, just tightly packed, filthy cattle cars. Often hundreds of people were crammed into a single car with no food, water, and even enough space to sit down. Just imagine if Germans would have won World War II. The journey was brutal. Many died before they even reached their destination. Some froze to death. Trains of World War II were a tool of mass murder. An average transport took about 4 days. The longest transport of the war from Corfu took 18 days. And when this train arrived at the camp and the doors were opened, everyone was already dead. That's brutal. Once off the transports, the prisoners were split by category: the old, the young, the sick, and the infirm was sometimes separated for immediate death by shooting, while the rest were prepared for the gas chambers. In single 14-hour workday, 12,000 to 15,000 people would be killed at camps. The sick and the young also. That's madness. Wait. Anyone who is watching, smile. Everything will be okay. The Nazi regime relied on an extensive World War II railway network. In fact, World War II military trains made it possible for them to transport people from all over Europe to extermination camps in a matter of days. It was a well-organized system, and without it, may not be possible. Just imagine if at that time internet was there. Interestingly, many of the people who worked on the World War II railway didn't fully understand the extent of what was happening. Some were just doing their jobs, laying tracks, driving trains without knowing the destination or purpose of these deadly journeys. But there were others, especially in the higher ranks of the World War II railway companies, who knew what these World War II armored trains were carrying and willingly participated in the genocide. Go against the oppression according to the power you have.
Yeah.
The only time during which trains in World War II carrying Jewish deportees from Western Europe was stopped by the underground happened on 19th April 1943, when the transport number 20 left Mechelin with 1,631 Jews heading for Auschwitz. Soon after leaving Mechelin, the driver stopped the train after seeing an emergency red light set by the Belgians. After a brief firefight between the Nazi train guards and the 3 resistance members, equipped only with 1 pistol between them, the World War II train started again. Of the 233 people who attempted to escape, 26 were shot on the spot, 89 were recaptured, and 118 got away. That was a very tough time. One Hungarian Jewish lawyer also tried to help these oppressed Jews through Kastner train. The Kastner train is the name usually given to a rescue operation which saves the lives of over 1,600 Jews from Hungary during World War II. The train was named after Rudolf Kastner, a Hungarian Jewish lawyer and a journalist who was founding member of Budapest Aid and Rescue Committee, a group that smuggled Jews out of occupied Europe. So whatever good you can do, just do it. So in conclusion, World War II trains played a central role in the Nazi regime's systematic oppression and extermination of Jews. These were not just vehicles of transportation, they were instruments of terror and death, used to deceive, isolate, and ultimately send millions to their demise in concentration and extermination camps. The victims endured inhumane conditions, often unaware of the grim fate that awaited them. While the World War II railway system was essential to the Nazis' genocidal plan, there were moments of resistance, such as the brave attempt to stop transport at 20 and efforts like Kastner's rescue mission, reminding us that even in the darkest times, some stood against oppression.